I'm Samantha, and this is Balancing Act. Let's just run through 10 minutes of yoga to start your day or end your day, whatever it is that you need. We're going to start on our mats here. So come down to all fours, and let's roll into some cat-cows. Arch the back and round the back. Arch it and round. And arch and round. And we're going to make these a little bit bigger and more dynamic. So we're going to arch, and we're going to round the back, and we're going to move our tailbone all the way to our feet. And then we're going to arch, and we're going to move our hips to the mat as our feet come up. And then we're going to arch, round back, and arch forward. So just move through these at your own pace. You can keep your elbows bent. You can keep your elbows straight. Whatever feels good to you here. We're opening up the spine, the hips, the chest, the arms. Just getting the body a little bit lubricated. My friend likes to say, the motion is the lotion. So if you're achy in the morning, this is what you need to do. And back to all fours. Awesome. Take that right leg and swivel it out. Plant the right foot open and sweep the right arm over the ear. Reach. A nice gate pose here to open up the hips, open up the sidelines of the body. Beautiful. And come back to all fours and swivel the right leg out. Plant the left leg out. Really press through the outside of that left foot and sweep the left arm over the ear, reaching. As you reach, press those hips forward. Press the outside of the left foot into the mat, nice and strong. Very nice. And come back to all fours. And roll it to the other side again. Come right back where you were. Extend into your gate pose. And then lift everything up. Open up the right leg and the right foot. Elbow comes to your knee and sweep the left arm over the ear. Baby side angle here. And lunge forward. See if you can get a nice stretch here in your groin as you lunge forward. We don't want to put our right knee too far over our right toes. But I do want you to get deeper into this stretch. And cartwheel it down into your all fours. Now swivel out the right foot, plant the left foot, come into your gate, press the hips forward, press through the outside of the left foot. We have to consciously look at all of these little spots each time. And come all the way up as the leg opens, the foot opens, elbow comes to your knee, and you sweep over the ear. Reach. And get into a little bit of a lunge on here. Awesome. And sweep it down and press back into your down dog. Awesome. Walk your feet all the way forward to the front of your mats. Separate your feet hip distance and hang just for a minute here. Let gravity pull your upper body down towards the floor. And I want you to straighten your right leg. Really put a nice bend in your left. Your left hand comes to the floor and your right arm opens up into a big twist. I usually am telling you to bring your other hip in forward in space to square things off, but this time I want you to really lengthen through the outside of the right leg as you open up the chest and take a twist. And switch sides. Bend the right leg, straighten the left. And plant the right hand with your fingers facing this direction and then open up. So again, this leg can be nice and long. We're not trying to keep anything squared off here. We're getting this right hip down and the left hip up. And reach. Big twist. Beautiful. Bring the left hand down. Bring the feet back and meet me in down dog. Right leg comes forward and plants between your hands. Drop that left knee, untuck the toes, and come into a little baby lunge here. Drop the hands, tuck the toes, knee comes off the ground, and you're just rocking back and forth here into a lunge and a reverse lunge. When you reverse it, your toes are coming up. You're stretching down the back of that right leg. Now plant your left hand and take a twist here. Greatest stretch in the world. Reach up. This time I do want you to think about dropping your right hip as you twist, because as you drop your right hip and you open up your chest, reaching, you're getting a deeper twist. We don't want your hip to come along with your hand. We want it to move in the opposite direction. Drop the hand. Right leg comes back. Come forward into your plank pose. You can take knees, chest, chin here, or you can take a full chaturanga, whatever you like. Press back, down dog. That was a little messy on my behalf. And the left leg comes up and comes through right between your hands. Drop that right knee, untuck the toes, and come on up. Now, I didn't really pick the knees, chest, chin, or the chaturanga, and then I made kind of a mess of it. Okay, your hands are coming down, and you're coming into your hands, your lunge and your reverse lunge. Rocking it back and forth. Plant the right hand, take a twist. Greatest stretch in the world. Do this every day, every day. And drop the left hand. Bring the left foot back. This time, come up nice and high on your tippy toes. Ripple roll forward from the top of your shoulders down your back. Drop the hips, untuck the toes, come into a nice big up dog. See if you can get those thighs off the ground and press back. One more like that. High on your tippy toes, ripple roll forward from the shoulders all the way down the back. As you get to the bottom, untuck the toes and push into a big up dog. Really pull those shoulders back and down. You can look up on this one and press back. Awesome. Crouch like a tiger and hop between your hands, or just step forward and sit and come all the way down here. Very nice. We're going to extend our left leg and hug in our right. Make some little baby circles here with just your right knee. And then extend the right leg up. As you extend this right leg, grab it wherever you can. Your leg may be parallel to the wall like this. It may be extended further. Wherever it lands, just grab behind wherever you can feel a nice stretch. And actively engage your opposite leg as well by pressing it down into the mat and really finding some opposition there, some pull in the opposite direction. So we're not just pulling this leg up, we're actually pushing this leg down as well. And wherever you land here, I want you to think about pointing and flexing your toes. You want to do both of those things with both feet. Point and flex. Back of the neck is nice and long. And switch sides. Drop the right leg and hug in that knee on the left side and make some little circles. And extend the leg. Left leg and right leg will not be the same. My right leg is much more limber than my left here. So honor each leg where it is, but still activate the opposite leg to help you in this stretch. Almost imagine you're trying to do the splits on your back here so that both legs are engaged and you're flexing and pointing, flexing and pointing. I keep having to drop my chin because I keep doing this instinctively and then having to consciously lengthen the back of my neck. So if things don't come naturally to you in your yoga practice, don't even worry about that. Everything needs to be checked every single time you land in a pose. When things become automatic, they really do get sloppy. And hug that knee in and drop it all the way down. Let's just take a nice little spinal twist as a final thing. Hug in your knees. Open up your arms, nice long wingspan. Drop your both knees to the left side. And gaze over your right shoulder. Maybe you'll get a nice little back crack in there. And with your core strength, lift up those hands, lift up those knees, and drop them to the other side. And look over your left. And come all the way back up to center. And you can just let those legs extend out in front of you. Bring the arms a little bit closer to your body, but wherever they feel the most comfortable and the most natural. Your knuckles hit the floor and they curl naturally, your fingers. And think about the jaw. You're holding tension in your jaw, whether you realize it or not. So just let it drop. Last thing, the tongue comes off the roof of your mouth. And really start to feel how gravity is pulling down on your face. And enjoy your Shavasana. Thank you for taking care of yourself. See you next time.